Type. It's not 12:22. I should change that. It's about 2:22 p.m. a.m. We at like 2,200 feet in elevation. We're about to drive 2 hours to about 8,000 feet in elevation to start our hike to Clouds Rest. Supposedly the hike's like 6 to 8 hours. We're looking to start at 5, get to the top by like 8, 9, and turn around by 11 latest, and then return by like 3 latest, more around 1 p.m. we're hoping, if we turn around like 10, but we'll see what happens. And that's the current plan. So yeah, we're about to get driving soon. It's about 2 hours to the base of the hike, and we'll see how it goes. All right, we just got here. A little calm, like 2 hour, 15-minute drive. There's one other car here. Sun's starting to come up because sunrise is around like 5:30. It's almost 5 o'clock. No reception. We're about 8,000 feet in elevation now. But man, the view is beautiful. You can really start to see the mountains in the distance. Hiromi's just getting ready. And we're heading out this way. I don't even know if you can see it, but there's a little trail this way. We're gonna be heading out, and that's where Tenaya Lake is, and that's where we're starting. Temperature's not too bad. It's like, I think it's about 50 degrees, like 40, 49, 50. It's calm. Looking forward to walk. I don't even know if you can see anything, but there's Hiro. So update, we are not even
What's up, vlog?
What's up, vlog? We're not even like 5 minutes into the hike. We're at this rock trail over here, and you have to walk across a creek that's that way. The problem, and you might not be able to see it too well, the rocks fucking fall off and they're still underwater, and it's not shallow. It goes up to like maybe knee high. So we're gonna have to cross, and we're gonna take off our shoes and socks, cross the river, and then dry off, because I brought a towel. I was anticipating this. They did mention there's a creek, and that during its like highest point could be thigh high. It's not that deep right now. It's about knee high, so we should be okay. We'll dry off and then continue on the hike. But man, challenge already. We're not even, this ain't even like a 1/10 of a mile, I'd say. No. But yeah, all right, we're gonna do that and cross, and hopefully it goes well.
What's up, vlog?
We did that shit.
Wow.
Oh my God, that was cold.
That was a
Dude,
lot of pain.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. That's some of the colder water I've definitely ever been in. My feet went numb for sure. Yeah. But thank God, I remember to bring a towel because I heard that. Dried off. I'm pretty good now. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, feet a little dirty, but besides that, pretty chill. Anyways.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it was very clear. I gotta say, probably could drink straight out of that. I don't know. But yeah, now we actually continue.
Bitching about it.
Totally.
We're not bitching and moaning.
Totally not. There's a fallen tree here. All right, anyways, we continue. All right, 1 mile.
Mile 1.
Doing good. What was the pace?
37:20.
Yep, sounds good. We're in this
solid for having to take shoes off area.
Yeah, rock area. I think we're starting to hit some inclines. See how it goes. Looking mad pretty. Crazy views. Fire. Tough. Yep. All right, here we are. If I'm not mistaken, that peak is Clouds Rest. Right over there. And we're all the way out here. And nice. Had to cross another little river, but way easier this time. You know, nothing too crazy. A little straight trail. Yo.
It's your boy.
It's tough to see, but you can see the sun rising over the mountains from afar. Mile 2. Took 30:19. Doing good at the tall part. Hardest part of the climb, although the river's been a little tough. Walking a long one right now.
Cheers.
Doing good. Gonna climb up this area now on the right. Mountains glistening in the back. All right, so we went up this. We're gonna take this wood here. This is just a little complex, so I wanted to keep track of the trail. Climb this. Let's see what's up there. Just hit 3 miles. Near the peak of the hardest part. It's been rough. Nothing we can't do, but just a little rough. There was snow, so we were hesitant. And then we saw people in fucking shorts. Just fucking...
Shorts and sneakers.
Hoka's just beasting the snow. Turns out it's actually pretty compact still. We should be good for it to continue to be compact, even on the return. we should be good. But we're gonna keep moving, try to make some good time. Just did mile 4.
Mile 4.
Honestly, pretty light, pretty light.
Nice.
26:36 was the time for mile 4. 10 minutes quicker than the last one, but you know, a lot less uphill, a lot more downhill or like slight uphills. We're a little over halfway.
Very gentle terrain.
Yeah, things are looking good. We're hopeful that we'll be able to make it to the top. All right.
Quick end.
Yep. That's the problem though here, though. There might be mosquitoes, but it's actually beautiful. Oh man, it's almost perfectly still. Dude, you know, you could do one of those like which way is up type photos with this.
Right.
Oh my God. No, you actually can though. Wow. Incredible. All right, that's mile 5. Mile 5. 25 minutes is what I got at its pace. So another quicker mile. Actually shaved off a good bit of time, and now we're gonna arrive before our original ETA. We might, you know, we'll see how that goes once we hit another hill. We are about 1 hour from the summit. So getting there. Nice, pretty calm area. You know, nothing too crazy, very pretty. We move. For reference, I believe that's Cloud's Rest where we're headed. About 1.5 miles left. We got to go around to get there. Yeah. What the fuck are you? You look kind of cool though.
Pasture raised to the lungs.
Pasture raised. Rah.
Raw. A white mess. Is my face white?
A little bit. Not too bad.
White.
All right, we 1 mile away from the top. It's actually gonna be a bit of a climb once we get to like the last 0.2 miles because you got to really climb up some rocks. Also be like on the ridge, so it might be scary. But anyways, we can really start to see over the valley now. It's looking kind of crazy. Visibility is far. I mean, things are looking really good. I mean, I'm just hoping we can end up getting closer and get to the top, but so far we're making great progress. 6 miles.
Mile 6.
30:28 time on that mile 6. That's all right. So there's a bit of an uphill that was a little rough, hitting like some 50-degree inclines. Don't step on that. Could be an animal burrow. Anyways, getting close to the top. Trees are sparse. We saw Cloud's Rest in sight. Getting closer.
Goal is in sight.
Less than 1 mile left.
We'll be up there, but that is taking way more.
So allegedly, in 27 minutes, we'll be up there. Allegedly. That's what my GPS is telling me. I'm thinking, fuck no.
No way.
But either way, that's where we're headed. 30 minutes, maybe not, but eventually. Whew. All right, we're at the peak. I definitely can't go all the way up because it's way too scary for me, but let's see the view. Truly amazing. I'm heading down in just a second. I can't stay up here, but it's breathtaking. Truly insane.
Absolutely amazing.
All right, went down just a little bit at the sign. Back from up there, we were like near the top. We were around like here-ish, give or take. There's mountains and shit around us. That's Half Dome down there. I don't know any other places in Yosemite, but there's a lot of mountains around here.
PSA. Not PSA. Let the people know. My brother did Half Dome. I'm up here.
Above him.
Fuck you, Kazoo.
Thanks. Right. You know what this view's missing here? Costco. Mega Costco. For business. Right there. Yeah.
Let the Texans invade. Put
Yeah.
an HEB on there.
HEB. Need an HEB. So, we're finished up lunch. Just, lunch in one of the best views, imaginable. I'm gonna start heading back down. It's about 9:25. We'll head back down in, a couple minutes. Estimated walk time, says it takes about 3 hours 20 minutes. We took 3 hours 30 to get up here, and it was supposed to take like 3 hours 50, so might take about 3 hours to get back, give or take. So we'll be back to the car around noon, and we'll go from there. Maybe, we can go to the visitor center in the valley maybe. It's about an hour drive. There's also some like small 1 mile trails there if we're not too tired. We'll see what happens on this walk back. But I would say the walk back should be a little bit more brief. So yeah, we surmounted some pretty crazy challenges here. Really went
Shout
to the
out
top.
Slim Jim.
Yep. Tight. All right, let's get moving, and we'll start tracking our pace in a sec. All right, so what's cool, this lake over here, that's the lake where we started, right on the corner over there. And now we're up here.
We out here.
Wow, nice.
We out here.
Now we're heading back. Tight. There's where we were. No, you can't see anyone on there. We were up there on that ridge right there. I guess that's like the top. We were right there, so that's pretty good. Mile 1 done, 24:36 time.
Mile 1.
Been taking little breaks, but it's downhill, so it's been going quick. View behind us is still impeccable. It's been very nice to watch.
Hella mosquitoes, but.
Hella mosquitoes, yeah.
Fuck me.
Clouds are, a couple clouds now, not just purely clear, but it's looking good. We continue. The Golden River, bro. All right, guys, mile 2, 26:14. Doing good pace.
Mark my words. I'm gonna eradicate all these mosquitoes.
Yeah, mosquitoes have been crazy. We tried to sit down for 2 seconds just to drink water, and they like converge on us. Now we have to figure out how to cross this river. Trail's over there. There's probably some spots. We'll figure it out. This is like one of like 5 decent sized like rivers from the snow that we have to figure out how to cross. But yeah, they're very pretty though. Golden. Very nice.
No?
I think. Nice. Mile 3. Took 30:36. Doing the last major incline before it's just downhill to the lake. Doing good. Woo. Like, you can see pretty far down though. Hey guys, my thing's paused twice. We're like on a cliff coming down. It's final like descent. Probably at 4 miles by now, but my thing is paused twice. The bitch of an Apple Watch. So doing good so far though. Hero's fighting off the mosquitoes every second he's alive. Still good quality conditions, and we should be back kind of soon. This is like the final big descent, and then we'll be back. Yeah. We another mile in. Took I don't know, 29 minutes. Almost down at the bottom. Getting close. A couple rivers to cross. Some shoes to take off to cross that river again, and then we'll be back. Here's dying. Nice. All right, 45 minutes left. We're down off of the actual.
45 minutes left.
Yeah, that's what it says on the thing.
Damn.
Anyways, we're down off of the like any sort of steep inclines. It should be pretty flat for most of the rest of the way. But we're doing good.
Sure.
I don't know time anymore because my watch keeps stopping, but I'd say that took like probably 35 minutes to get the mile because it was like steep and slow.
Sure.
Give or take. Mile, what is that even? 5? 6? I don't know.
5 of the descent. Yeah.
5 of the descent, yeah. Type. Another mile. 27:32. 6 miles total. Getting close. About a mile left to go. And we'll be back at the car. We do have to cross that river again, so we'll see what happens there. First snow we saw, we were like, OMG, there's still a little snow left. Little did we know we'd be walking dead ass mile at minimum across straight snow.
Dirt.
All right, the creek's like right up ahead, getting there. That's where we gotta cross, the last step. I'm being attacked by mosquitoes. That's it. And then we're home free. All right, let's get our shoes off and get going, hero. All right, we made it. Walking across these last steps. And then we're kind of home free. It's like 0.2 miles to the car. OMG, wait, is this dog going across? I kind of got to see this. OMG doggy. What a cutie. Oh man, it's a little too cold for him. All right, guys, we made it back.
Big buck.
Man, what a journey. I don't think that's Cloud's Rest, but that's some hill. Just came back. Man, good stuff. What a good day. What a good one. Cool. All right. Post-game review, what we thinking?
Very good. Very fun trip.
Yep.
Genuinely, only reason I was bitching this whole time was the mosquitoes.
Yep.
So, just an idea. Eradicate all these fucking mosquitoes.
We can't eradicate the mosquitoes.
We have the technology to.
That does not mean we should.
So, eradicate all these mosquitoes, and all my problems will be solved.
Okay.
So, just an idea.
I don't know if I can get on board with that. But besides that, how else did it go?
Very fun.
Yeah.
Amazing.
True. It was quite spectacular.
Sleep tonight's gonna be.
Sleep tonight's gonna be great.
I'm on
Are you on 2 hours?
3, I think.
3, I'm on 4.
3 hours of sleep was doing work until 10.
Yeah, I would say once we started to hit the final descent, I was really starting to feel tired. It was starting to get to me. That hike deserves the difficulty. When I looked on the website, they said difficulty 8 out of 10. And I was like, this is also like a place for hikers. Me and Hero are, we're built different, honestly. Like, we are. And look, to be fair, I mean, we did it. We did do it. However, it certainly was no walk in the park, as some may say. Very difficult, very tiring, very strenuous. My feet are killing me, despite getting like some super nice, hiking boots, which is what it is. Wow.
I just hit the door because I thought I saw a mosquito.
It was there.
These bitches are getting me paranoid. Or yeah, it was on the outside though.
So now we're gonna head down to the Yosemite Valley and just check out like gift shops and stuff and just look around that area. It's kind of like the central area, and then probably head back. We'll definitely head back. Get some good dinner.
Food gonna hit.
Nice.
$8 hours, right?
What about 8 hours? Yeah.
8 hours total. 14.